back to my channel. So today I have my liquid lips or slash lip tints here to share with you. I'm going to be ranking all of them. I have separated them into their own different little color stories. I found that this made it super easy when I did my lipsticks, and I imagine with my lip gloss I might do the same. I haven't filmed that one yet, so I don't know when that one's being posted. So if you're not familiar, I am ranking all of the makeup in my collection and I'm doing it by different parts. So today, it is your lucky day. We are doing lip tints. And at the end of this little mini 4-week series, I'm going to be doing my makeup declutter, and I'm going to be figuring out which products I should get rid of. And obviously this is helping me figure out which ones I like, which ones I don't like. So anyway, if you like ranking videos, if you like lip tints or just want to look at beautiful, pretty little colors I will be swatching and making an absolute mess of my hand, then stay tuned. All right, let's start with the smallest category and then the one that's probably gonna stain me the most. I've got two that have 3 products in them. So I've got my reds and I also have my browns. So let's do them, and then hopefully they don't stain too much. We'll start with red. I actually do kind of like all 3 of these, but I'm going to start with this one. This is the NYX Soft Cream Matte. And this one is in the shade Antwerp, and I really do like this. It's almost pink. I almost put it in pink, but I don't really have, I mean, it is pretty red. I don't really have anything else that would match it. It does have, I feel like it has some pink to it, but yeah, I'm glad I put it with the reds. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm looking at, but I think it's really pretty. However, I do think that these NYX Soft Cream Mattes are not my favorite anymore. They used to be my favorite. Like, I'm somebody who's always liked liquid lips. Even when, you know, now they're not popular, I still love them. Obviously, I'm not wearing one today, but I do feel like the NYX one cracks quite a lot. They get super, super dry as opposed to a lot of the softer ones that are coming out that have better formulation. So I think these ones are good, but I don't think they are as good as the newer ones that are coming out or that I have in my collection. So that's why I'm ranking it low. Then we have my Maybelline. Now, obviously this is super, super dry, but I got this for the color. This is not actually red. It's more like an orange. It's like a tomato red, or I don't even know. Like, I could put this, I don't have, this is like too vibrant to put anywhere else. It should be in its own category, but this is the color. What color is this? Heroin. And it is so, so stunning. And I had to get it. I mean, yeah, it is definitely a red. It is so, so vibrant. It's so much fun. It does dry down pretty badly on the lips, but I got it for the color. I don't have any other color like it in my collection. It is just so much fun. It's honestly not that different from the other one, but you can see this one is a lot more pink, and then this one has a lot more orange to it. So they're somewhat different. Then we have the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. I'm on the fence about this one. I put it as the top one. This is the shade Wicked, and I do like the formula of these. This is definitely a darker, richer red. So they're all quite different from each other. It's actually honestly really hard to judge all of these, but I only have these 3 slash quote unquote red shades, but they're not your typical red, because if I'm going to wear red lipstick or like lip product, it's going to be lipstick. I've just said it. So, but these are pretty, and you know, occasionally I will go into them. All right, moving on, let's go into my browns. I don't have too many, so I have another vinyl ink. I would love this one if it actually ended up this color, but it doesn't. It just is so pale. I think something happened, or maybe you know, this is what it's supposed to be. This is the shade Peppy, and I swear there is no pigment. I think something's happened to this one, because let me tell you, this is what I get. That's what I get. It's supposed to be this color. So I think I have a faulty product. I mean, there's no pigment. And I feel like when I first bought this, there was pigment. So I don't know what's happened to it. I bought them all at the same time, and this is the only one that it's happened to. I have a few others, and honestly, look at it. There's like nothing there. So yeah, you can guess why I put this at the bottom. If it actually was a brown, I would love it. And it used to be, but now it's just a liquidy mess. I don't know what that is. Okay, then we have Odin's Eye. This one is called the Ripe Papaya. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. This looks like a lip gloss. It's not. It's a vinyl ink, but there's no ink to it. This is beautiful though. I really like this shade. I mean, I only have 3 to rank here, so it's kind of easy to rank them. I like this. It could have been at the top, but I actually ended up putting my Colourpop at the top. So this one is a little purpley. I don't know if it's like full-on brown, but this was in their Haunted collection, like the Haunted Mansion collection, and I got all 3 of them. This is Summon Spirits. It's very, very vampy, not something that I would wear all the time. It's actually kind of purple, isn't it? I think it dries down more brown though, so I put it here, but it is kind of purpley. But anyway, those are my browns, if you can count this one, which I can't anymore. It really has to go. Just before I move on, I didn't mention anything about this, but I do really like these. So I have 3 of them. They're the Ultra Matte Lips, and obviously I only have the Haunted collection one, but it's part of like an extended collection at Colourpop. So if you haven't tried their Ultra Matte and you like matte lips, I would recommend, because they're more like a moussey formula. All right, moving on, we're going to my pink / purple. I only have like 1 purple in here, so I kind of grouped it together. So pinks, mauves, purples, and there's only 4 of them because they're not ones that I go to all the time. So at the bottom is one of these Ultra Mattes. It's only because of the color. It's not the formula at all. So this one is the shade Hitch a Ride, and it's just a little too vampy. Like that, that's it right there. Which you'll say, well, that looks just like the other one, but it is definitely different. It's just a deep, rich purple, which for the time of year, it works perfectly. But I can't wear it all year long. It's just not right for me. Then I have another NYX soft cream. This one is the shade Tokyo. This one is very, very pale. I really wouldn't know where else to put this other than in the pinks, because it obviously is very pink, but I just have pinks and purples all together. The reason I'm ranking this lower is because of what I said previously of the other one. It dries down pretty crackly. It gets pretty dry, and unfortunately it doesn't stay lovely and smooth on the lips anymore. So yeah, these ones, as pretty as they were, and as much as I did enjoy them at the time, I do feel like I like others better. All right, then we have something from Etude. This one is Woody Pink. So this is more of a mauve. This formula is really pretty. There it is right there. It's a really pretty mauve, and I'm not a huge fan of mauves, but I do really enjoy this one. And I think the quality in the formula is really pretty. Has a really nice sort of applicator where it's a little bit angled. I think generally these are really nice. I actually have 3 of them. So you'll be seeing 2 more pop up. And then I think my favorite out of this section is this one from Desic. So this is another K-beauty brand. And there is no shade name other than the fact that it is shade number 3 in this style. And this is also really pretty. It's actually kind of similar to the Tokyo one, the NYX one, but just a little bit more of a nudie everyday wear pink, not as vibrant as that one. So those are my pink / mauve / purple. And yeah, I actually really like this one. You can see this one is still drying down. This one dries down pretty fast, but it doesn't get super dry on the lips as opposed to the Tokyo, which gets super, super dry. And then honestly, the Colourpop is fine. It doesn't feel bad on the lips at all. It's just the color. Okay, moving on, we have my nudes left and my orange / peachy ones. So they both have 5. Let's go into my peachy ones because I feel like I have a better understanding of my nudes, and I definitely have my favorites in my nude shade. So let's go to peachy ones. This one is from Etude. This is one of the other ones that I have, and this is Salmon Brick. This is really pretty. I didn't really know where to put this, but it is kind of more on the peachy side. So it is a little dark, I have to say, and that's why I'm ranking it the lowest out of the 5, because I don't tend to really go into this one all that much, if I'm honest, because I do like a brighter lip most of the time. Then we have the other Etude. This one I do like. This is Coral Breeze, and this is much more my vibe. But again, not something I wear all the time. But I do like peaches. I do like a peachy shade on the lips. I think it's very flattering sometimes, and a really good shade for spring and summer. So this one I really enjoy. And actually, I do like both of the formulas. I like the formula of these two. They're just not my favorite. Then we have another vinyl from Maybelline. So this one does have pigment to it. This is the peachy shade. So that's where that one is. It is very lightweight, but at least there is pigment left to this one. I'm wondering if these have gone bad. I mean, they smell absolutely fine. They actually smell really good. So I'm just wondering why they don't seem to be like liquid lips anymore, although this one is drying down. So I don't know, maybe there's something going on with my vinyls, because they're looking a little bit more glossy than normal. Okay, then I really like my Essence one. This is the Tinted Skin Hydrating Lip Tint. I love the color of this. I think it's so fun. And I think the formula is really nice. I think it dries down really nicely as well. So this one I really, really enjoy. It is right there. And you can see why I've kind of grouped these all together. They're more like peachy oranges. Still relatively nude shades or like everyday shades, but on the peachier side. So I've tried to group those together. And then I think my favorite in this section is going to be this Glamshop one. This is relatively new. This is the Weller. I don't know what this one is called. The shade is called Kiss Kiss. I know this was relatively new when I bought it in December. Honestly, this could be a little bit more on the nude side. Maybe it's not as peachy as I remember, but I do enjoy it. I just feel like whenever I put it on my lips, it looks very peachy, but compared to these other peachy ones, it's actually not very peachy at all. So I probably put it in the wrong category. So if we remove that one, then I guess the Essence is my favorite out of this category, but I don't know. I still kind of consider it peachy when I put it on my lips. It just depends on, you know, because the color of my lips makes it go peachy. So anyway, those are my peachy / nude / orange ones. And I like most of them. Yeah, I think my vinyls are going bad. Maybe I should just remove my vinyls. This is good that I'm doing this because this is why, you know, now I know. I have relatively, oh my gosh, these are the ones that I've stained the most. I have an idea of which ones to remove. Anyway, moving on to my nudes. So I have my last NYX one here. I love this though. So I feel bad that I'm ranking it the lowest, but I'm ranking it low because of the reason that I've said about the others. They're just drying down a little dry. I think this one is not as bad as the others when it does dry down. It also has a little bit more of a peachy vibe. So it's hard to rank shades. Sometimes shades look peachier than others. But anyway, I really like that one. Then I have my Huda Beauty Demi Matte. This is the shade Feminist. And I do like this. I think it's thick though, and it's a little bit different. I don't know. I think it's a little vampy. That's why I've ranked it there. I'm wondering if I should have put it at the bottom, to be fair. Because I don't like how thick it is. I feel like when I put it on my lips, I can feel it on my lips. And sometimes I don't always want to feel that. Then we have my Ofra. This is the long-lasting liquid lip in the shade Nude Potion. I love this. I wear it all the time. It might not be the right thing for me to wear all the time because it is very pale. It's right here. But I do generally really enjoy this. Again, this could have been with the mauves and the pinks. It's so hard to judge. These are all different colors and I put them all in my nudes because I consider them all my nudes, but I really like this one. It's more of that moussey formula. And when I have a liquid lip or like a lip tint, I generally like the mousses more than the actual liquid lips. However, I mean, this Essence one I ranked pretty high and it's definitely liquid lip. But a lot of these other ones like the Ofra, all of those NYXs are more of the moussey kind. And I just think it works better. Okay, this is a new one for me. This is the Revolution Air Blur Soft Matte Liquid Lip. I love it. I think this is so good. So I have the shade Siren and I literally just got this month. So I have been going crazy using it over and over and over again. It's right here. It's definitely more of a nude brown, but I think it works really well. For those days when I just don't want my lips to pop up and I want something on my lips and I let my eyes do most of the talking, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you can't have your lips and your eyes do all the talking, and because I wear a lot of eye makeup sometimes, you gotta have your nudes. And I actually really like this, and it is, again, more of a moussey formula, so I do think it works really well. And then I think my favorite is Colourpop. So this is another ultra matte lip, and it again is from the Haunted Mansion collection, but this one is the shade Beware. I don't have any other shade like this. It is so cool toned and I love it. I just think it's so much fun. So it's this one right here, and I think it is fabulous. It all is part of the same party. Maybe this one definitely should be with the pinks, but I love how more cool tone this is compared to anything else. And so that's why it stands out to me. And I tend to go towards it when I want to do more of a grungy look, or again, I just want to be super neutral. And yeah, I think it's worked really well for me this winter. So I think I'll be curious to know if I'm going to use it at all this spring, summer. I doubt it, but we never know. So anyway, those are all of my lip tints ranked. It's so hard to do lip products, I find, but hopefully I gave you a little bit of an idea of maybe if you're considering any of these, which ones are better. But again, it's all my preference, and if you like the ones that I don't like, that's absolutely fine, and vice versa. We all like different things. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you next time. Bye.